Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Yawa, and today I'm going to show you how I make my fresh fish soup. Yep, lamoumoudesi in my language. So I have two big onion here, rosemary leaf, fresh one, ginger, and garlic. And here I have 4 fresh tomato, 1 red bell pepper, and 2 or 3 red habanero pepper. The heat. And here I have my carrots, I have my scallion, long green pepper, I have okra, yep, okra, and half of green bell pepper and my Maggi cube. Right there I have a tomato paste, anise seed, salt, cloves, and akangwa. That's limestone, I think. That's what they call it. And habanero pepper, green habanero pepper. Yep, here, if you are cooking fresh fish soup, you have to use a lot of garlic because the smell of fish. You don't want to be eating soup with smell of fish, so you have to use more garlic than others ingredient. So I'm blending my anise seed, one of the onion, scallion, ginger, cloves. Yep, I'm blending those, and that's my seasoning. Yep, that's my seasoning. I'm gonna blend it. And now I put that one aside, and I'm gonna blend my fresh tomato, red bell pepper, and the heat, the red habanero pepper, very very spicy. This fresh fish soup, if it's not spicy, no, it doesn't go well with fufu. So all I did is use my avocado oil, small tiny bits, put it in the pot, and just fry my sliced onion. And after that, about 1 minute, I just add my tomato paste, which is like 1 teaspoon of tomato paste only. I'm not using all. And I stir it a little bit. And the fresh tomato and the red bell pepper and the habanero pepper, I cooked it until the water evaporated out of it. You can see it's pasty, so I cooked it. Yep, because it's a little bit of tomato in here, so you have to cook it a lot so you don't have that sourness in the soup. Yep, so I cooked it separately about 20 minutes, and then I add it to my fried tomato paste that I'm frying with onion here. And I add it, stir it very well, and then add my seasoning that I blend. You remember the clove, anise seed, ginger, onion, garlic? Yep, I'm adding it here. I add all because I want my fresh fish soup to taste very nice. And with all the ingredient, if you don't put a little more, is the soup is just gonna taste like water, because that's all you have to make this soup. So you have to give a little you know a little spice. That's what I'm trying to say. And I added my limestone for the sourness again of the tomato. If you have I think bicarbonate de soda, I don't know how they call it in English. Anyway, I'll find the name. If you have that too, you can just add a little bit for the sourness. Of course, you don't want to cook soup with tomato and it's not cooked well and the sourness is still there. It's not going to taste good. So right here, I'm cooking it a little bit, about 8 minutes. For those seasoning that add to the tomato to really blend and cooked well. For 8 minutes is enough for it. And after 8 minutes, I stir it, and then I add 1.5 liters of water on it. As you can see, that's 1.5 liters that I add to it, because it's light soup, fresh fish light soup. But trust me, my soup, I don't like it too light, like too watery or too thick. So what I'm gonna do, gonna make it cooked for a while. As you can see, at least 7 minutes I cook it after pouring water on it. And now this fish, I have mackerel here, I have rockfish, and I have what's the third one, croaker. So it's 3 fish. Trois pièces. We call it in my language trois pièces, not my language, in French. So this fish I've already seasoned it the day before, put it in the fridge. I season it. You can season your fish with, wash it with lemon and season it with whatever. I have a season made already, so I just add to it and keep it in the fridge. So this is the next day, so it's already seasoned well. And now I add it to the boiling, tomato water, or what should I call it? Yes, yeah, add it. Right now the boiling tomato water is already cooked. I don't need to cook it a lot. So that's when I'm putting my fish, because the fish only need 10 to 15 minutes to cook, and you don't want to put it the beginning of the soup. By the time you finish, the soup is scattered everywhere. So that's what I did this. And I'm adding my carrot right away, because carrot is a little bit hard, so you want it to cook with the fish together. It's not going to be too cooked. Yep, in our fresh fish soup, light soup, we put carrot. Yep, we put carrot. And now I add my Maggi cube. As you can see, I'm adding my Maggi cube. Yep, right there. I'm gonna let it cook. I think I added like 3 Maggi cube, the small one though. Yeah. And I'm gonna let it boil a little bit. Just be careful when you are, stirring it. Be careful with your fish. Be careful with your fish. I'm doing this because I just drop it in, so it's not cooked yet. I'm trying to place it well and taste it and see how it's going. Woo! Yep, this is Saturday food. Saturday fish soup. You see now that it's cooking, you see that all coming on top. That means the soup is lit. I add my salt to it, because remember I tasted, so I think there wasn't any much of salt in it. I add the salt, and now I'm adding my, this is garnishing though. Yeah, it's optional. It's garnishing. So my long green pepper, my green habanero pepper, and my okra, optional. You don't have to. So garnish it with it. They're just gonna cook for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then the soup is done. My dear, make this. You will see how you're gonna be making this every day. Make it spicy. If it's not spicy, it's not, make it spicy. Even it was spicy, my kids loves it and they eat like they swallow that fufu like I can't even believe it. So my dear, try it. Try it, you will love it. I know you will love it. Look at that. So you just cook it about, you know. And the last but not the least, is that how we say it? You add your fresh sliced onion. Yep. Did I even say that I put a bay leaf? But you saw me put bay leaf. When after the water, I put bay leaf. Yeah, I think I forgot to mention that, but I think everything is right here in front of you. And I hope you like it, and I hope you try to make it. You don't need to make it big. Just make it the quantity you want. Just use smaller, a little bit of the ingredient that I use and make it and taste it. It tastes so good. You see, the soup now is not too light and it's not too thick. When it's boiling, you can see it. You can see right there. That is not too light and it's not too thick. It's just right. Yep, my soup is ready. The oil is on top. Mean the soup is done. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yep, and make your fufu and eat your fufu with this fresh fish light soup. Yep. Do you barb? Do you barb? Eh? Do you barb? Oh, my people. I hope you give me a thumbs up for this soup. Give me a thumbs up.